Hey guys, welcome back to MMA Library. Today in MMA and UFC news, Alex Pereira takes to Instagram to blast Izzy for making excuses about the outcome of their middleweight title fight that went down last weekend. Pereira wrote, "Adesanya stopped making excuses saying the referee stopped the fight ahead of time. You gotta be thankful that he saved your life. The way you was with your head down looking at the ground, I just needed one or two more blows or to connect a good knee to your face, then we wouldn't know the outcome. As I said at this moment in the video, you were a great opponent and I respect you for that. Take your mistakes along with your team without taking my credit. You will get another chance. You are next." Khamzat Chimaev lets it be known in a recent interview that he wants to face off against Alex Pereira in the near future. Here's the clip.
I want to fight Pereira in Brazil. He's his home, and the guy is in good shape, and everything is right with him. I don't think so. He has some surgeries, I think things. Maybe he's ready for me as well. So why not? Let's go Brazil. And who fighting in Brazil? I don't understand. So it's not that good event, like if they give me that fight. So if they let us fight, it will be a big event.
Friday just passed. Here's the latest creation by Dana White.
What's up, everybody? It's Friday here at UFC headquarters, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And since it's Thanksgiving, we're going to be trying the pumpkin pie popsicle. Add pumpkin puree, milk, nutmeg, cinnamon, allspice, clove, cardamom. Then add a package of vanilla pudding and whisk it. Pour it into popsicle molds and freeze it overnight. All right, everybody, here we go. The pumpkin pie popsicle. It's actually really good. It's much better than I expected it to be. Absolute winner. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
On the most recent episode of the Believe You Me podcast, Jiri Prochazka speaks about his upcoming fight against Glover Texeira. Here's the clip.
About him, he is a very tough opponent. You have to be very precise in all of the action when you attack him or you defending him, because he's going through everything. He's still going forward, still going forward, and just precision can make us stop him. And because I know how to go through all these pain, all these techniques, and bad position, how to get up, but the precision that was the most important thing in my preparation right now.
In a recent interview, Derrick lets it be known that he's the baddest purple belt in the state of Texas.
I remember back in the day, you used to do, we talked a little bit about this week, like 30 minutes on the old Stairmaster, call it good, I'm ready to go, let's fight. Now you've been training for real. So how has that made a difference, and how will that translate in the octagon on Saturday?
It made a big difference. Coming into each fight now, I have more confidence knowing that I can last at least an extra round, So I'm happy about that.
How did you hook up with Joe?
Joe was already training at the gym that I was at, and he ended up leaving the gym, and I left with him.
There you go. And Sergey, what do you make of this opponent? I know that you always say it's just another guy in your way, but in terms of his style in this matchup, what are you expecting?
I expect for him to do a lot of wrestling. That's about it.
Have you worked on that part of your game? I have to assume so.
Of course. I just been promoted a few months ago to a purple belt, so.
Right, congratulations.
Now I believe I'm the baddest purple belt in Texas, so yeah.
Ben Askren joins the Schmo to talk about a few weaknesses he's pinpointed in the game of Alex Pereira and whether or not Adesanya should get an instant rematch.
Last weekend, UFC 281, it wasn't a domination, but we have a new champion in the UFC middleweight division. It was the third time this year, 2022, in the fifth round where a belt was changed in the UFC. What'd you make of Alex Pereira, hearing and new?
That stat that you just said is like almost a mind-blowing stat, right? That there was 3 guys who were in title fights who were losing going in the 5th round and won. It's tremendous. He hits hard. I think Izzy was relatively clearly winning the fight, and that 3rd round kind of left a lot of questions about Pereira, like, can he fight Chimaev or Bo Nickel doesn't even have any fights in the UFC, but you're even like, wow, but if he can get kept down with wrist control, Like, surely a wrestler can get on top, hold his wrist, and punch him a whole bunch of times, right? I mean, I know that's what a lot of people are thinking. But his story of going from kickboxing to the champ in UFC in 7 fights is pretty insane.
Well, we know Chimaev, he wants that fight, but Izzy, does he get the immediate rematch, or do we see Chimaev? Do we see the winner of Whitaker and Paulo Costa?
Yeah, so I think you got to give it to Izzy, but this is where I think this is where Dana gets really tricky. If he doesn't like dealing with Izzy, he'll give someone else a shot, because now someone else can have the belt, right? And you can put that on them. If he likes Izzy, Izzy's going to get the shot, right? Because it's deserved. He'd been the champ for a while. He was up 3 rounds to 1. He should get the shot.
Sean O'Malley discusses the beef he has with wrestlers. Here's the clip.
Chris Weidman's a hater on me, I found out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He doesn't seem like it, does he?
They were doing this pre-weigh-in show, DC, Chris, all the Lawrencenko, and they're like top 5 best strikers in the UFC. And Lawrencenko had my name in there. And DC and Chris Weidman were laughing, giving her like, really?
After that fight?
After the Peter fight. It's so weird. It's these wrestlers, bro. They just don't like me.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm 6'6", I'm 220, I'm sexy. Like,
Okay.
I drive a pink Lambo. I don't know what it is.
Before that fight, could you say, I mean, how many people would say Peter's the best striker in the UFC? And then you go out there and you start piecing him up, and he starts
I dropped him.
desperately shooting on you because you're piecing him up on the feet and he can't figure it out on the feet. That is weird that they would say that. Who knows? Maybe they were drinking.
They were buzzed up. But I mean, if you're drinking, it's just gonna make you say what you wanted to say if you're sober. So it's okay. I get it, dude. I honestly probably would not like me either. If I wasn't me and I was someone else, I'd probably like that guy. I wish I was him. So I get it.
Darren Till speaks about his relationship with Ariel Helwani after Till leaked his personal number a while back.
You can tell this to Ariel. I've had nothing but respect for Ariel from the start of our relationship when we've said things to each other, just like me and you, that no one can ever hear, because he's trusted me and I've trusted him. And that trust still stands. But here's the thing. He actually got the better of me on Twitter. He wrote me off.
And you couldn't take it.
Right there. But you know what it is when you get into it with me, mate. So he went one step far. I went one step further. There's a guy we're living with now, and he took a picture of me on the toilet. And I said, listen, I'm going to give you this one off, yeah? Do you want to go to war with me? And he went, no. And I went, why? He went, because I know the lengths you're willing to go to. So Ariel needs to understand, if he's going to come at these fighters, mate, that's how it is. But I apologised to him. I said, sorry, I think we're okay. No matter what, whether he likes me or he doesn't, I'll always have respect for him, the way we've had our relationship. And you know me, Mike, I'm a stand-up guy for that shit.
You are a stand-up guy, but I will say this. Not everything is for social media, because there's been a few things with me and you, and you're like, I'm posting that. And I'm like, Darren, cough, don't post that.
Guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. If you like the content we do here on this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe to MMA Library for all the latest MMA and UFC news. We'll see you in the next video.